Hey gang, welcome back to the Comic Book Clubhouse. It's your old buddy Rod, Dr. Silver Age with you one more time. Gonna do a quick video. Just came back from my local comic shop. Picked up some new books. Then I stopped by another comic shop, even more local, and picked up some 50 centers. So we'll go through those. Don't even have them bagged or boarded yet. Uh, so we're gonna go through those. We got a little Birdman in the background there. Can't go wrong with Birdman. So why don't we get to it? So let's see here. These are brand new, current comics that are out. Okay. So, all right. First up, we got one of the dollar True Believers from Marvel. I bought this one just because I love this villain. He's one of my favorite. He's probably in my top 3, if not my number 1 favorite villain, Marvel villain. And it is the Absorbing Man. It says the criminally insane Absorbing Man, but it's his first appearance in Journey into Mystery, from Journey into Mystery. And sorry, I got distracted there by the flashing lights on the Comic-Tron now. So, but anyway, so I picked that up. I have the Journey into Mystery book, the original one, but I wanted that one just so I could pull it out and read it. And then I got another True Believers, and this is Hulk versus Wolverine. And everybody knows that one. 181. So I just picked that one up so I can read that. So, and I picked up another one, but this one is one of the ones that they charged $4 for. And it's one I got just because I'll probably never be able to afford the actual book, and it's Werewolf by Night number 32, the first appearance of Moon Knight. So I picked that one up. I don't know as I've ever read that story, so I'm looking forward to reading that. So, all right, next up is an independent series from Dark Horse. It's called Black Hammer. And I picked up a few of these. I don't have a run of those going, but it's pretty interesting. I don't know how to explain it, other than the series starts off with a bunch of superheroes, and they seem to be trapped in this little area, and they can't. It's like a town or something, and they can't leave it. But it was just neat because it was building its own world, its own mythology, its own characters, different heroes. So I'm all for that. Anytime they got somebody's building a new world with new superheroes, I'll give it a shot. So, like I said, I pick up books here and there. And this is Black Hammer Reborn, number 1. So, all right. Next up, we got Justice League Dark, number 29. This is What Secrets Lie Beneath the Ice. And it looks like they got a Swamp Thing on there, right on the cover, but it was a pretty cool looking cover. And I'm a Justice League fan, so... Alright, next up I got 2 Avengers. I like to just keep my hand in Avengers once in a while. I'll pick up a book or two if it catches my fancy, and just to see where they are. And this is Avengers 40. I like that cover. I like the reds and the oranges. And I picked up the next issue, 41. That's a pretty neat cover too. It has something to do with the Phoenix, so we'll see what that's about. Alright, and then from my pull list, we got Batman number 110. 110. And we got Justice League number 64, introducing the United. And that looks like another team of some kind, and they're leading me to believe it's led by Hawkman. Right? By that silhouette there coming in. Is it Hawkman? Don't know. Got to read the story to find out. But also featuring Justice League Dark. So, here's a series I've taken to. And it's only because I like this character, especially this one that's on the cover here. This is Suicide Squad number 5. And it's got the Peacemaker on there. And I'm really glad that the Peacemaker's getting some prime time in the comics. And I know it's basically prepping us for the movie, the next Suicide Squad movie, where John Cena, the ex-pro wrestler, is playing the part of Peacemaker. I'm not a huge John Cena fan. Never was a fan of his when he was a wrestler. But I'll give him a shot at playing Peacemaker. Any chance to see the Peacemaker on the screen, I'm thrilled. I really am, because I like that character way back from his Charlton Comics roots. I really like that character. So, all right, next up we got my favorite character. And that is, everybody should know by now, probably. That's Bruce Banner Hulk. And this is the Immortal Hulk, number 48. Latest one that came out on the newsstand. They have some really, really good covers on this. I don't know who did this cover, but Alex Ross did a lot of them. I don't see his name on there, so I don't think he did that one, but it's very, very similar to his style. Very cool, though. And this cover right here, I collect this, but I saw they had, I think, a different cover for it on the new comics rack. And when I pulled mine out of my pull list here, I'm glad that they gave me this particular cover, because I think this is pretty cool. So this is Thor, number 15. And him and Captain America are going at it. I'm hoping that's in focus. It doesn't look like it's in focus, but that could just be my eyes. So, there we go. We're back. We got Birdman back on there. I don't know what was on there. Raggedy Ann? Something like that. Anyway. All right. So, continuing along with the new pickups. This is another series of characters and whatnot that I enjoy from DC. It's the Crime Syndicate, and it looks like they're being taken over by a new group, the Legion of Justice. And this is number 5 out of 6. It's the miniseries of 6. But I love the Crime Syndicate. And I don't know if this is a new team of Justice League. Version of a Justice League. Could be. Got to read that story and find out. Another team, I'm all for it. And then I picked this one up because I saw Kurt Busiek was involved in it. And it's The Marvels. And this is number 1. Pretty different look. I don't know who did that cover, but again, that looks like an Alex Ross style. I don't know if he did that one, but it looked interesting anyway. So I picked that up. So we'll check that out. All right, so that's all for my pull list. Now we'll get into some of the. These are all 50-cent bin pickups. Again, I only made it through 3 boxes. He's got probably 10 to 12, I think. I'm trying to count them. Maybe 8 or 10. Maybe 8 or 10 long boxes of books that are classified as 50 centers. So I picked up. I only made it through 3 of them before I had my limit, which I set at 50 books. So I've got 50 books, and we'll see what they are. Let's see here. It's all over the place. So I'm trying to fill in my DC run of Captain Atom. So I'm picking those up. He had quite a few of them in there. And I don't keep track, unfortunately, of which ones I have. I keep a big inventory on an Excel spreadsheet. So I have here, but it's not like I can take that with me when I go. And I always forget to bring my I got one of those little pocket notebooks, the flip notebooks, and I always forget it. I should just put it in my car and leave it there. You know, I think that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, don't want to hear about my problems here. Let's see. So we're going to start off with Captain Atom, and this is number 49. Like I said, I haven't even had a chance to bag or board these yet. So I literally just came home about 2 hours ago, and I've been down here setting up for making this video. And then we got Wonder Man number 26, and this is one that I hadn't seen before, and it's guest starring the Hulk, so I got to pick it up whenever I see the Hulk in another book. So, geez, that looks like it might be from my tour. It is my tour. All right. Next up is Villains United. I did not pick up this series, number 3. I did not pick up this series when it first came out. So I'm just picking up issues as I find them in 50-cent and dollar bins to read the story. I like this character here, the main character right there in the front, Catman. I like that character. All right, next up, I picked up this Illustrated Index by ICG, and it's number 1 of 2, and it's about it's an index for the Millennium series. Crossover event, not crossover with Marvel, but crossover amongst DC titles. So I picked that up. I have a couple of these, and it's pretty neat because it tells you all the books and the crossovers with the Millennium storyline, you know, and it gives you, pretty good detail of who's in it and everything like that. So it's pretty cool. So like I said, I got a couple of different series indexes that I picked up like that. Not today, but I have in my collection. All right, this is another series I'm slowly putting together, and it's Starman, and this is from June of 2000, and this is number 66. I know Tim Howlermouse there is a big fan of this, and he's actually the reason I started collecting this. I saw it, he talked about it in one of his videos, and it seemed very interesting. I like the character. It's part of the JSA. I'm a big JSA fan. So started picking them up. And again, it's one of those things that I pick up here and there when I can find them in a dollar bin or 50-cent bin. If you're not subscribed to Tim, Howler Mouse is his handle on YouTube. You should, because, man, I'm telling you, every time he puts out a video, I learn something. And it's very, very informative. He also is part of the Cavern of Chaos on Friday nights. I think they start at 6 Eastern time, I think. So I don't know. For all you guys, you got to figure out when it's on. But it's like they go from like 6 to 8, and it's him, Jared Osborne. Geez, I can't. I'm gonna draw a blank on the other fellas. I can't remember. But anyway, so you should check out Howler Mouse. Check out Jared Osborne as well. And then they both get together and with a couple other guys and do the Cavern of Chaos on Fridays between 6 and 8. 6 Eastern time. Okay. All right. On to some more here. This is... Oh, got them out of order. Here we go. I think the last video, or the video before that, I was talking to you about the Green Hornet and how much I like the Green Hornet character. So I picked up some more. I found some more in there, and this is issue 10. Issue 11. And issue 12. Why is that not focusing? There we go. Wow, it's acting up today. I don't know why. Alright, next up we got The Demon, number 26. Another character I like. One of those secondary, you want to second or third banana characters, which I'm a sucker for. Okay, next up we got the Legion of Superheroes annual from 1993. This is part of the Bloodlines storyline that was running through them. This is Bloodlines Earth Plague. And introducing each one of those, I believe they introduced like new characters in each of the Bloodline stories. And this one here is introducing Jam. So there we go. And there's another series that I'm picking up, excuse me, as I come across them. And this is Earth 2 World's End. And we got Young All-Stars, number 30. Okay, next we got the Futurians. This is issue number 3. I have the first two, but I don't think I've ever seen number 3. So I'll pick that one up. Alright. Grab another handful out of the box here. Alright. And this is part of the Impact Comics line that DC did, featuring the Archie superheroes, or MJL superheroes. And this is the Web, and it is issue number 10. I see it lists the Crusaders as being part of it, so I'm all about the Crusaders. Always loved those characters. So we'll check it out. I know I don't have that one, so okay, and here is yet another series that I did not pick up when it came out, and it's characters that I really enjoy, and it is Freedom Fighters, and this is number 2. It's a 12-issue maxi series, and I know I only picked up, I think I've got 2 or 3 of the issues, but I don't believe it's any of these ones here. So this is Freedom Fighters number 2. Freedom Fighters number 3. Freedom Fighters number 4. Freedom Fighters number 5. And I really like these characters. Uncle Sam, I just like Uncle Sam. You know, I think he's a great character. Black Condor, the Ray, the Human Bomb. I mean, anything he touches explodes. I mean, you know, Phantom Lady. Very cool characters. They used to be on, I believe, back in the old days, it was when there was the real multiverse. They were on Earth X, I believe. And on Earth X, I think the Germans or the Nazis won that war. So we become like the underdogs, and they were, you know, I think they first appeared, I think, somewhere in around Justice League. Oh, I want to say 104 or something like that. I can't remember. I shouldn't quote numbers because I'm not sure about it. But I know it was in that early 100s that they first appeared, of the original Justice League of America series. So, and here we go. We're going to start a run on Captain Adams. So we'll pull some more of those out. And here is issue number 31. Number 32. Number 35. I like that cover, the orange and the red. Number 37. This is a nice cover too. That deep red with the yellow. So neat. Number 40. Number 41. Number 43. Giant skull. Number 44. Number 45. Come on, focus. There we go. Not sure I'm liking this new camera. I might have to go buy another one. I don't know, the autofocus on it just kind of, you know, where I didn't have that with my other one, although this one here I think gives a clearer picture, a sharper picture than my old camera does. So, but we'll see, we'll try it. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, continuing with Captain Atom, here we go. Captain Atom number 47. And Captain Atom number 27. And Captain Atom number 18. Captain Atom number 19. And finally, Captain Atom number 21. Looks like he's trying out for a Punisher position there. All right. This is a series put out by Dynamite. I have most of them. I may even have this one, but I didn't recognize it, so I picked it up anyway. 50 cents. It's okay if it's a duplicate. But they were starring they did a series called Project Superpowers. Actually, they did 2 miniseries with them. And it featured a lot of the Nador, I don't know how you said it, Nedor comics characters from the Golden Age. And this is part of the Superpowers project. I was trying to see in the, yeah, it's Project Superpowers, and this is volume 1, number 4. And it's featuring on this one is Hydro and Pyro Man. This was a really good series. Both of them were. I wish they'd do another one where they brought back all these characters. I don't know if they're in public domain or not, but it was just very, very well done. The artwork was pretty cool. The story was pretty cool. So, all right, and now going back, talking back again about the holy mackerel, freedom fighters. I mentioned that one of the characters I liked in that too was Black Condor, and there's a series of the new Black Condor. Well, it was new back in, what does that say, 1992. This was the new Black Condor. So I know I had number 1, and I know I have the one where him and Batman team up, and I can't remember what number that is, but I didn't pick that one up. That might be, well, I don't think it's number 1, but it might be number 8. Not sure. Anyway, so I picked up a bunch of those. He had a bunch of those, and I've been wanting to pick up this series. So this is Black Condor number 2. Black Condor number 3. Black Condor number 4. Black Condor number 5. Black Condor number 6. And Black Condor number 7. So that helped to fill in a good chunk of that series that I'm looking for. All right, we got the last group of books here, so we're just over a half hour. So doing good. This is another annual. This is the New Warriors annual number 2 from 1992. That's the Sphinx. Yeah, I was going to say that looks like the Sphinx. Yeah. Okay. And I picked this one up. I was surprised to see this in there, but I don't have any of these. And I used to have the first, I think, 10 issues of this series when it first came out in the 70s. It's the Micronauts. And this is issue number 33. I'd like to know what happened to my Micronauts books. I can't remember what happened to them. All right, next up we got a run on JSA Classified. And let's see, we're going to start with issue number 27, featuring Wildcat. And we got number 37, again, featuring Wildcat. Number 39, and guess who it's featuring? You're right, Wildcat. And now we got number 38. Want to take a guess as to who's on it or who's in it? Oh, you guys are too good. You're right. It's 2 Wildcats. Double the fun. Double the pleasure. All right, number 34. It's not Wildcat. It's our man. And number 30, featuring the new Mr. Terrific. Number 29, again featuring the new Mr. Terrific. And number 28, featuring Jakeem, Thunder, and the Thunderbolt. The new master or owner, if you will, of Thunderbolt. Cool. All right, and the last book I got is another series I'm trying to just fill in as I find them. Hawk World, number 7. Okay, so that takes care of all of those. What else did I want to show you? Oh, I picked up this cool little doodad. I'm a big Flash fan, so I went to the, what was it, Five and Below store, and I always go in there, check out. Usually they have some nice T-shirts. Sometimes they have some cool toys. And then I saw this Flash one, and I guess it's like a little stretchy guy. He stretches and you squish him and whatnot. But it's the Flash. So, little tiny thing. But again, it's, you know, the Flash. So I gotta pick up my Flash stuff. Okay. I think that's probably gonna do it. We're just over a half hour. We've set up the super spinner rack here. Which way am I going? That way. So redid it, filled in some books, put a bunch of books in there. New books. Some old, some really old. But that's so much fun, man, doing that, filling that in. And then when I see it filled up like that, it's just like, oh, man, I'm a kid again in a candy store. So, it's so much fun. I'm so psyched to have that. Okay, so, I guess that is it. Oh, I can show you, I don't know if I showed this the last time, or if I had to do a video over, and I don't know if I cut it out the second time. Back in the early 80s, we had a comic book convention locally, about 30 minutes away. It was back when the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were just coming out. The not the owners. What am I? The creators of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were there. I picked up the first couple of issues of their series there, but they also would do sketches for you. And they had some original art that they were selling. So I picked up one from each of them. This one here was one that was already done. This was 84. This is so cool. I like this. It's drawn on a backboard. So it's pretty neat. And this one is done by Kevin Eastman. And it's Cap and Iron Man in the background. And the turtles are talking to each other. Says he throws it at people. Far out. I just loved that. That was so cool. So I picked that one up. And then I had I think his name is Peter Laird. I think Peter was his first name. I can't remember. My gosh. Anyway, I had him draw a picture. I wanted him to do something with the Hulk. So this is what he did for me. And one of them is on his back. Oh, turtles were not meant to fly. So that's pretty cool. So that's some original artwork by the turtle creators that I have. I just found it. I thought it was in my portfolio where I keep a lot of my artwork like that. But it wasn't. It was in another folder that I had. So I'm glad to finally have found that and get that back into the collection proper. So, all right. Thank you all once again for hanging out with me, letting me share my haul with you. I really appreciate it. Hope you'll stop back in. I'm going to be doing another video, hopefully this week sometime. Eric K, one of my subscribers, asked to see one of the other aspects of my collection, wrestling mags, old wrestling magazines. I have magazines dating back to, I believe, the late 60s, through the 70s, a ton of them from the 80s and whatnot. I'm a huge wrestling fan. And Eric and I have talked a little bit about our wrestling, our love for wrestling and whatnot. So I'm going to do a video showing off my wrestling magazines. I got a couple other little surprises I'll show off during that too. So I don't know how many of you that watch this are wrestling fans, but if you are, you might want to tune in. If not, I understand. We'll catch you on the next one. So anyway, thanks again. Appreciate it, guys. Talk to you soon. So everybody take care, be well, and we'll see you soon. 6-2 and even. Over and out.
This concludes our broadcast day.